Standing on the campus, give you the latest what's going on here. Today's November 4th or 5th, 2022. Let me show you. Very exciting. They're running the wires, they're running the electricity, the wires to the building. This is going to bring the electric to all the electricity to all the rooms. The kitchen, social hall, the sanctuary, all the rooms that we're going to be using for Friendship Circle and Chabad. So as I'm standing, I'm thinking to myself, this part is so important, because if you don't have these wires, there's no lights in the building, there's no electricity in the building, you can't run computers, there are many of the programs you can't run a kitchen, there's so many things you can't do. Yet when you walk in that building, when it's finished, you don't see these wires, these sleeves that are running underground, you don't see it. But that really is giving the whole energy and the electricity to the whole building to be able to do all the wonderful programs that we're going to do here. You see, each one of us have our electricity in our body. And that's concealed, and we don't see it. You know what that electricity that we have in our body is? That keeps our whole body going is our neshama, is our soul. It's that godly soul that we have within ourselves that inspires us to godly, selfless acts, do very important things that we have a responsibility in our life. But just like in a building, just having electricity run underground is not enough. You also have to have outlets. The wires are coming up, and there's going to be outlets here in order to be able to plug in. The same exact life, having a soul is important. And that's something that God puts in within ourselves. But we also have to be able to plug into that soul. How do we plug into the soul? So in this week's Torah portion talks about the first Jew. His name is Abraham. Abraham, God told him at 75 years old, I want you to pack your bags and I want you to go into the world. You're going to be the electricity, the inspiration to the world. You're going to inspire people. You're going to awaken with them that deep connection that they have with God. And how did Abraham do it? Abraham did it in a very interesting way. He used to bring people to his house and he used to give them food. These were travelers along the road. And they would eat and they would say, thank you very much. And then he would say, don't thank me. Thank the Lord. Thank the one above, who gives us all the blessings, who gives us the energy to have our business, that we could provide food, that we could provide this meal. It's not me, Abraham. Maybe technically I brought it to the table, but it's really God that provided for all. See, the role of an Abraham, the role of the holy people, the tzaddikim in our generation, is there to get each one of us to plug into our electricity, to plug into our essence. See, a lot of times it's doormat, it's just laying on the ground and we don't do anything with it. And God told Abraham, I want you to go into the world and teach the world about God through what? Through kindness and caring and giving. Abraham was known as a person that had so much chesed, so much kindness, helping people in their own personal life. And not only his helping wasn't only there to get to believe in God, helping people just for the sake of helping people, but also getting people to believe in the one God. And he did that through his unconditional love for everyone. You see, each one of us have this tremendous energy within ourselves. We have this electricity that's running through us that wants to light up ourselves and wants to light up the world. But we have to be able to plug in. How do we plug into this? There's numerous ways. Number one is we have the Shabbat. Shabbat is a day of rest, a day that gets the chance to plug into our sockets, to plug into our outlets. Also through Torah study, through prayer, through studying the Bible, through praying, through acts of kindness. All these things are different avenues, the way we plug in to our electricity, to our soul. And then we light up, and not only we light up ourselves, but it gives us the energy to light up our friends, to inspire our friends, our community, and out the world. That each one of us could be an Abraham, to go out and change the world. And just like Abraham, it says that our house, that entrances on all sides. This campus is going to be a campus like Abraham, going to allow everyone not only to plug in physically into electricity here, but plug into their own essence, plug into who they are, to be the people they all can be and need to be. Shabbat Shalom.